Hey, what's up everybody? Anderson here, your ASVAB coach. And in this video, we're gonna be going over how to set up equations with a crazy looking word problem. But the thing is, being able to set up equations is a universal rule that you need to learn when it comes to the arithmetic reasoning. Because setting up equations doesn't just always apply to equations themselves, that topic. It applies to distance, rate, time problems. It applies to proportions, percent problems. Really, again, any problem, anything at all, you can represent it with math. That's all equations are, representing things with math. So I'm going to show you that in this video. Before I begin, remember, we have classes for free all month long in January of 2022. Again, it's a thank you from me to you. So go ahead and use that link right there to go ahead and register for the free classes. That way you can also get a bonus free practice test and video solutions to help you continue raising your score. And if you want more help, just going to go ahead and put this out there right now. There's my phone number right there, 567-698-8867. If you'd like more ASVAB help with my All Access program, which gives you a bunch of, or all the recordings actually, it gives you all the practice problems you need with video solutions, personalized help from me, and the potential for one-on-one tutoring. Go ahead, check out that program, text me about it, and I'll go ahead and give you all the info. So let's go ahead and get started, my party people. So Adam and Beth work the same job during weekdays. Stop. Look, this problem is massive. It's massive. And so the last thing that we want to do here is read the whole passage or read the whole problem. We don't want to do that. We want to first understand, well, what are we trying to solve for? What are we going for? What's the goal here? Because if you walk into a room without knowing what to expect, it could be the cutest puppy in the world. It could be a polar bear. You don't know. So you have to know what you're walking into to give yourself a better shot and not be anxious, not be tense. So right here, it starts with if their total pay, but you don't need to read that. Really what you need to read right here is this. How much, the who, what, when, where, why, how many, which of the following. The first thing you should always be going for, let me use right here, is what's the question? So right here. How much do they each get paid hourly at their weekday job? Okay, so weekday job, we're looking for the weekday job, hourly pay. Okay, that's what we want. And what's going to be is it's going to be in dollars per hour. How do I know that? Look at the answers. Dollars per hour. Right there. So we have all of that set up. We know exactly what it is that our answer is supposed to look like. Now let's go back through the information and really read through and see what's going on here. So first things first, if we're, again, collecting information, step 2, this first step is really, again, what do we want? What are we trying to solve for? Now it's, okay, what information do I have to work with? What information is here? What clues can I build? And so we see that we have Adam and Beth. They work the same job during the weekdays, so same weekday job, making the same hourly rate. Okay, so that's good. So we have Adam and Beth. They have the same hourly pay. Okay, sounds good. And they both work the same job on the weekdays, and then they work different jobs on the weekends. Okay, no worries. And now going ahead here, earning different hourly rates. This week, Adam worked this many hours with this much over the weekend. So let me just go ahead and highlight Adam with blue right here. So this week, Adam, 22 hours over the week, 200 over the weekend. If I highlight Beth with purple, Beth, 30 hours over the week, and made 80 over the weekend. If their total pay for the week is what? That's a big one right here. Total pay for the week is identical. How's that helpful? Well, it's helpful because right here, we can say that Adam's pay equals Beth's pay. So the total pay for the whole week, so Sunday to Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the whole week, it's the same. How can we use that to our advantage? well, we can use that to our advantage. So I'm going to highlight that again, because again, that's really, really important. The reason I'm going to highlight that is because when we build our equation to solve this, the great thing is that we know that if we set up Adam's total pay, we can set it equal to Beth's total pay because they were paid the same amount of total money. Now we're going to use the clues in blue and purple. Blue for Adam, purple for Beth. And we're going to add everything in there. We're going to put up all these numbers together. So watch this. I'm going to see here, Adam worked 22 hours over the week and 200 over the weekend. So is it safe to say that for Adam was blue again. So if we say weekday and then plus weekend, I think we can agree on that, right? Weekday plus weekend, that's going to be Adam's pay. And then the same thing for Beth. Beth is the weekday plus the weekend. So let's find out again what their weekday pay and weekend pay was. So for Adam, I'm going to just add in all the information in here. I see that Adam worked 22 hours over the week and then the extra 200 over the weekend. So I see here the weekend was 200 for Adam. The weekday was 22 hours. But that doesn't make sense. How can we add hours with money? That doesn't make sense, right? So here's the thing. How do you determine how much you get paid with your hourly job? If I make 10 bucks an hour and I do 1 hour, that's 10 bucks. 2 hours, that's 20. 3 hours, that's 30. What am I doing? I'm multiplying. I'm multiplying the number of hours times the hourly wage. That's what you're supposed to do. So here, 22 hours, whatever the hourly pay is, well, I multiply it by 22 hours and I get that total pay. So I need to go ahead and really include that right here. So let me move this over. So I'm going to put right here, I don't know it yet, but I'm going to put hourly rate, my hourly rate times the 22 hours. That's going to be added to the 200, and that'll be the total pay. Now, if I take a look over here on the right side for Beth, what information do we have for Beth? Well, we see that Beth works 30 hours over the week, 80 bucks over the weekend. So an extra 80 over the weekend. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to say, again, the rate, we don't know what the rate is. That hourly rate, we don't know what it is. But we're going to multiply it by the 30 hours, because that's going to give us the total pay for the weekdays. And then the weekend was an extra 80 bucks. So let's just take a brief look here at what we've just set up. Let's just take a brief look here. So what we have here is, again, Adam's pay is equal to Beth's pay. We know that so far, step one. Step two, we know that they both have a weekday job, the same weekday job, working different hours, but the same job, same pay. But then they each have their own thing going on the weekends. So what I just said was, hey, look, if you add the weekday and weekend pay for Adam, that's the same as the weekday and the weekend pay together for Beth. It's the same thing. We set that right here. Total pay for the week is identical. It's the same. So we can absolutely do that with this problem. And now all we have to do is convert this into a more readable equation, and we're good. So it kind of looks like we used R for rates if we want to. For the hourly wage, hourly pay, H, you can use that. Doesn't really matter. We just know that the letter that we're using is going to represent the hourly wage, how much they get paid per hour. And again, that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. So with that said, here we go. We'll have over here, combine this, 22 times R plus 200 equals, and then we have 30R over here plus 80. There's our equation. There's our equation. 22 hours times blank dollars per hour plus 200 equals 30 times however many dollars per hour plus 80. The R's are the same. As a reminder, before I actually solve this, the R's are the same because they get paid the same hourly rate. The problem says so. Rewind it if you don't believe me. And so let's get to it here. We're going to solve this now. The way we're going to solve this, I see an easy way here by just subtracting 22R from both sides. Booyah right there. So that's going to leave me with 200 equals 8R plus 80. And what I can do now is I can go ahead and subtract 80 from both sides, noticing that I have a little room to go here. So I'm going to go ahead and give myself some more room. Let me just go ahead and take all of this, make it a tad bit smaller. That way I can get on in there and keep solving this. So right here, right there, we're going to have 120 equals 8r. And then lastly, we'll divide both sides by 8. And that's going to cancel out right there, giving us r equals $15 an hour. 15 bucks per hour. Don't believe me? Go ahead. We'll take the 8 here. We'll divide it into 120. 8 goes into 12 one time. And then 8 goes into 40 5 times. So there it is, 15 bucks per hour. That is our answer, and you can check your work by actually plugging it back in. So if we had, okay, sweet, Adam 22 hours times 15, that's going to be 330 bucks. 330 plus 200 is $530. Okay, 530. Then if I go to Beth, if I go ahead and I say, hey, 30 hours times 15 bucks an hour, that's 450. 450 plus the extra 80, 530 bucks. So yeah, if we plug the answers back in, boom, we can also see that A is still the answer. But either way, my party people, either way, I know this may have seemed crazy, and it is. This is one of the tougher types of problems that you'll see, but as long as you know how to set things up and know what to look for, then this can be actually not as bad as you think. So with that said, my party people, again, I'm Anderson, your ASVAB coach. Go ahead and make sure to text me if you'd like more ASVAB help, 567-698-8867. Remember to get the free practice test with those video solutions and register for the free classes. But if you want more help, like more problems, more personalized help, the ability to text me, and also the potential for one-on-one tutoring, reach out. I got you. 567-698-8867. My party people, I love y'all. There it is right there. I'll see you in class, and let's ace the ASVAB. Hey, thanks for watching. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button up here. That way you can get more great content from us, or text ASVAB to that number. That way you can join us for a free class and get a free mini course at the same time. And then look forward to the next video. That way you can continue crushing it and raising your score. Anderson, your ASVAB coach here. See you next time.